Let's just watch the Xbox video. Let's just watch the Xbox video. All right, chat. So there's an Xbox showcase this morning. I missed it because my dumbass was not waking up at 10 a.m. EST. It wasn't even EST. It was like CST or something.
I'm not sure if you all agree, but I thought that was surprisingly really good. The game's shown off.
Dude, I'm not... Listen, also, by the way, to go back to what I was talking about, chat, or like about that video, I don't like... I'll listen to somebody like have good points on why Hassan is a dumbass, right? But I'm not just gonna sit there and blatantly listen to somebody like shit talk him that already clearly doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's watch this fucking video. I'm excited.
Exciting.
Chicken
Some
burger.
real surprises in there. The Xbox partner preview for March 2024 has come and gone, ladies and gentlemen. And you may remember my first video talking about the original partner preview. I was extremely critical of it. I wasn't exactly sure why this needed to exist. I say that because we already had Developer Direct. You had a nice indie showcase platform. You have your summer showcases. You also have something in Tokyo Game Show. You have something in Gamescom. Like, eventually it felt like there were too many shows. I was extremely critical, but I thought it was warranted. Seeing it a second time around, understanding what it is, and it's less of a why are we doing
like
this,
that.
I have to say I'm on board with the vision because it feels like this is the pocket where AA and Game Pass partners all go to show off their stuff, and we got a lot of great announcements out of it. So let's get into it, shall we? The first thing that was shown off was Unknown 9 Awakening. This is arriving summer 2024, and I thought this was a great start to the show. The reason for that is, number one, this was, pardon the pun, I guess, unknown to me. I had never seen or heard of this game. But as a massive Dishonored fan, you kind of got my heart when you have a game that allows me to take control of people and manipulate their abilities.
Is this just Assassin's Creed? Is this just Assassin's Creed meets Dishonored?
I think the woman who took control of him aimed his fire towards big explosive barrels and then released control, and everyone around them died. Like, that to me
extra
is my
steps,
stuff.
yes. Dub.
Dishonored led the charge in that, right? I remember like slowing down time, taking control of someone, putting them in front of a bullet that had already been fired, releasing control, and just watching them get killed by their own teammate. It was awesome. So to see more of that in a game, you have my attention for sure. Now, as a great tone setter, I was thinking, all right, you always want to open a show strong. How do you follow that up? And they followed it up with a CG trailer. So immediately I went, oh boy, okay. But we got this game called Sleight of Hand, which is coming to Game Pass. It's launching in 2025. It's describing itself as a third-person card-slinging occult noir stealth sim.
What?
Stealth sim, you got my attention. Don't get enough of those. I wish it was gameplay, but knowing it's in Game Pass immediately means that it goes from, okay, I'll just keep it on my radar, to like, I'll at least give it a shot and see what it's all about. Hopefully it looks good when the gameplay lands, but seeing stealth sim makes me very happy. This next game was probably my favorite of the show, quite frankly. It's called The Altars. And at first it started off as what I feel we've seen a lot of, this third-person, open, expansive, foreign planet exploration game. And I'm thinking like, okay,
it's Death Stranding.
I've had enough of these really pretty indie games that just love to obsess over the sights and sounds. And I thought that's what this was going to be, but oh no, I was wrong. So then they start showing off this base management game, and I'm thinking, all right, like I always can get down with a little base management. I like to fine tune and tinker my base. And then the real gimmick in the game
showed up. You can make women. You can make your e-waifu. Yeah, dude. Yup. And guess what? It also sells with a electric pocket pussy. Now, I'm not telling you exactly what's gonna happen in this game, but I think you can put two and two together. I'm buying it though, for real. JK
shows up that was calling back to Frostpunk, which this game is from the creators of, where now you see that there are altars of this main character based on decisions that are made in their...
Build a beaver, let's go. I'm having a chicken burger without the bread, just the chicken itself with ketchup and only using a knife as a fork. Oh, shit. Yo, Christ, how tall are you, Giga Chad? How tall do you think I am?
Past that create these...
If you say anything under 5'8", I'm literally banning you. I'm just kidding. I won't ban you. You seem at least overall chill, GG Box.
New beings, and they all have similarities visibly, but maybe some have beards or longer hair or glasses or cuts on their face or whatever it is. And versions of himself are now needed here to run this base, but they'll argue amongst one another, and you'll have to make certain decisions that'll piss some off and make others happy. So you're never really winning in this game, and you're doing all this while I guess the sun is about to blaze the planet clean, so you need to keep moving forward. I really liked the trailer. I really liked the whole idea and premise behind it, so I will 100% be there for the altars. Unfortunately, this
Chat, I'm fucking 5'11", dude, okay? I'm 5'11", okay?
is also a Game Pass game, so there you go. I really
Wait, it's a Game Pass game? Oh, right, it's the showcase, yeah.
On that.
I'm excited for this.
Afterwards, we got Creatures of Ava. This is coming out this year, and it's also coming to Game Pass. It doesn't look bad, but it's not really my type of game, it looks like.
Well, guess what, motherfucker? It's mine. I'm with it, dude. I'm with it.
It seems like you're rounding up creatures, and yeah, I think coming off a game like the Altar.
Oh, yeah, I put a little Subway Surfers on this bitch. I'm gonna go crazy on TikTok. Creatures of Bofa, more like it. Yo. Power Word Part 2. Oh. Joshua, you and your earthly gaming. If you're not 6'3", you're... What? He's 5 foot?
Which is sci-fi, base management, choice focus. That's more of a Maddie speed game.
I might be 5 feet tall, but I'm 4 inches in your mom, Josh.
To follow it up with this, in the terms of like a showcase pacing thing, for me personally, again, like, not really, but also just the game itself doesn't look bad, but not exactly something that lights my fire.
Hey,
so after
yo!
that, we'll jump into this next one, which I think was probably the worst looking of the bunch, if I'm quite honest. It was Griefville Cross Chucky. This is an expansion available today, and I'll be fair and say that they did clarify this is alpha gameplay, but it looked rough.
Yo.
Rough.
What in Roblox is this, bro? What in Roblox is this, bro?
I don't know how this one got in the show. Like, it looked so janky and weird.
Yeah, this is
like,
bad.
oh, hey, it's Chucky. But, like, if you just take that IP out and just look at it as it is.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Ran terribly, looked pretty terrible. Maybe it's more fun than it looks, but yeah, I personally was not getting why this got a spot on the show, especially when there was...
They should have put the Chucky IP on anything else, bro. Holy shit.
So much to show off. It did feel a bit like wasted airtime here. But if you are into Roblox, this crossover is available today.
Oh, it's Roblox. Oh, it's literally Roblox.
Alpha gameplay, so go ahead and check it out.
It's literally on Roblox. Looks like the Dead by Daylight devs all dropped 6 tabs of acid and rewrote the game. Yo, what's up, Gage? Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. I mean, I guess that's cool, I guess.
Pretty significant announcement from Frogwares in a sequel to The Sinking City. This is coming in 2025. I really got to stop sleeping on these Cthulhu-like games. I've heard that they're really good. They're a specific taste. I had not played the original Sinking City, but when I ran Hand Radio with my buddy Carrick, ACG, as many of you may know him as, he was pretty interested in this one and seemed to really dig it, and he has a great set of...
You think anybody ever had sex with a Cthulhu-like character before? Huh? Oh, is there a game where you date Cthulhu-like characters? Oh my god, what do those tentacles do?
knowledge on like Cthulhu-style games. Like, if you're ever wondering if those are up your alley...
I have actually... Yeah, I believe that a dude named GG Box 60 would have fucked Cthulhu.
Or not, he's the guy to go to. But he was the one who sort of put this on my radar. I also remember Frogwares had like a big controversy around some of their games in the past and like ownership of the IP, if I remember correctly.
Farming clips again? That's all I do, bro. What are you talking about? That's literally why I stream.
So there's also that to consider, but new Sinking City game 2025, pretty big announcement. Looking forward to learning more, especially because I love the atmosphere of these style of games, and this showcase was loaded with these style of games. Like you've noticed here, no big poppy AAA games.
Damn, Shorty, you follow with that thing?
Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you.
Though, and I said in a couple of videos ago, and please check it out if you haven't. It's called Gaming's Complicated Future. Indies and AA, I think, are the future of this industry. I say there's no AAA, but I'm looking at my list here. And then the next one is AAA. Final Fantasy XIV, just a bit of a reminder trailer saying that the full release for this game is happening March 21st. The beta is available now if you're interested and you want to play it on Xbox. This is a game that I want to get to, but I don't know if I'll ever find the right time to. It's hard for me to commit to super long experiences like that, at least with something like Trails.
Oh my god, dude. I need to do an updated fight tier list, bro. I need to do an updated fight tier list. I already know I'm gonna talk crazy shit on Hollow, bro. I'm finna be like, nah, bro, I'm just gonna fucking grab his tank top and twist it around him a couple times. Finna beat his ass. This may be the most boring video ever. Yo, nah. Gage, you missed the Star Wars fucker the other night. He was talking like this about EA and how you should do a serial tier list. I'm not gonna do that. What's up, the cat?
Was the biggest pilgrimage I went on, which
the cat. You followed me for Roblox. Nice.
probably equaled out to like 300 to 400 hours of gameplay, somewhere in that range, depending on how much side content you do. I was able to break that up through multiple games, whereas like
Here, let me entertain you guys.
Just one massive experience. So yeah, I want to give it a shot. I know it would make for a great video on, say, Retro Rebound, just covering the entire thing, but yeah, I only have so much time to give all these games. Next up was one of the biggest surprises of the show. This had leaked a while ago, but then given what's happening with GSC Game World and where they're located in the world and the war out there, I wasn't sure if this would ever happen or who would be handling it, but this did leak a while ago, and I thought it would just never really happen, and the focus was, of course, Stalker 2.
There's no way you said it's coming out. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Nah, this is getting turned off, chat. You guys can't be trusted with that.
But Stalker Legends of the Zone trilogy got announced, and it's out today.
Wait, what?
So this features 3 Stalker games in Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and Call of Pripyat. This is a game series that has been recommended to me so many times. So many Fallout and Metro fans know my taste, and they say you gotta play Stalker, Maddie.
I do. I have to do that, dude. Maddie's talking to me right now, man. I gotta play Stalker, bro.
This got shadow dropped on a selfish personal
level. Duckling.
I would probably be all over this otherwise.
How are you, King?
Clear out time for it, but now it's one of those games on a list of like, I'll get to it, I swear. But now that it's gonna be on consoles, which is honestly where I would prefer to play most times. I don't always like to game at my PC.
What?
This is really exciting. I mean, the atmosphere is there. I love the look of these games. They just remind me of big open Metro games. Like, I also see the Fallout DNA that people are telling me about. There's something about these games that looks so captivating. I
heard they're like super difficult though, and like your decisions, like you can't undo shit. Chris, stay still. I'm almost finished. Yo, what? Yo, guys, we're gooning. We're edge maxing. Okay, dude? We're not coming. No comes allowed in this fucking stream, dude, okay?
There was like a game.
Does that game take place in Bel Air? Yo. Too real. I spent way too much time in Bel Air. And when I say I spent way too much time in Bel Air, I mean I've spent like about, probably about 6 hours of my life in, like combined there.
Game log on the
Yo, let's go, Chuggy.
Tracking
proud of you.
Decisions made or something along those lines. But I think the less I know, the better. Like, I kind of want to go into these games blind. All I hear is they're amazing. Maddie, you should play them. Maddie's a Fallout fan. Have some self-respect. Go out there and enjoy that. But I'm excited about this announcement. It's shadow dropped. If you're interested, it's available today. Afterwards, we saw Monster Jam Showdown. This is coming 2024.
Oh, shit.
This looks like one of those games I'd play on my PSP. I don't know. It just reminds me of that era. And that's a compliment, by the way. I loved my PSP for those wacky arcade racing games. I think of like Wipeout, for example. Yeah. And this has that sort of spirit. I always envision myself playing these arcade racer games more than I actually do. But this looked like a good time.
I need to play this shit high.
And so that's coming out 2024. Afterwards, we got an announcement that had previously leaked, if you paid attention to an insider on Twitter who seems to know.
Dude, I could not rock this shirt. My man titties are way too big, bruh.
Quite a few people in Sega, and this likely also confirms that separate rumor about Jet Set Radio having guns and
Sunday,
being inspired by Fortnite. Why? But yeah, they showed off Persona 3's episode Aegis. It's the answer for those who don't know. There was Persona 3, and then there was Persona 3 FES. If you need a comparable, there was Persona 4.
What's up, Wagon?
Then Persona 4 Gold, then Persona 5, then Persona 5 Royal. Think of it like that, except Persona 3 is weird, and they also had Portable, which had different features and different mechanics, but I digress. This is Atlas adding in DLC, and it's going to be a third wave for an entire roadmap of DLC. The other two I didn't find particularly...
Dude, Persona confuses me so much, bro. I don't even know what to play. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know how the series connects together. I don't know. Yeah.
Exciting. There's one that's coming on March 12th, and that's Persona 4 and 5. Background music for battles if you want to jam out to some of those. And then there is the Velvet costume and background music, which you can get in May.
Otherwise, W.
The big one is in September.
Yeah, GG Box. Yeah, dude. Imagine losing my meat. My shit's already gone. What do you mean? I goon max too much, bro. My dick is gone, bro.
That is the answer. For those who have never played it, I will not spoil what's going on narratively. The music is pretty good, as you'd expect in a Persona game for this section, but it's more dungeon crawly than anything. So if you thought it was going to be a break from the Tartarus-like experience, prepare yourselves. There's a lot more dungeon crawling to be done. Then we got to look at a DNF Duel spin-off style game. It's a Souls-like game with some of the worst frame rate I've seen in a game presentation.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The game itself looks great. Like, it actually...
They can optimize it. God damn.
A mechanical level, on a presentation level, I like...
This shit looks like the first time I tried to play fucking Garten of Ban, bro. I turned that shit on.
What they're doing here.
Fucking 4 FPS.
The frame rate was awful the whole way through. This is called The First Berserker Kazan. And I gotta say, like, I like the camera perspective. I like the flashiness. I love the brutality. There was a lot of blood. Like, okay, cool. You got my attention here. I'm always interested in what looks to be a Souls-like, but then you just see the frame rate, and so I'm hoping that sharpens up as we get closer to launch. This one did not have a release window or date or anything attached
hard
to
Shamrock
it, so
shakes
it's just a reminder
for St. Patty's.
that it
Shamrock, like Freddy Fazbear.
exists. So I'm hoping that it's
Imagine, yo, chat.
or anything.
Yo, chat.
attached to it,
Imagine,
so it's-
imagine this guy topping you. Can you imagine that? Imagine that he just gives you, you know, you just look back, you just see this. You know, or maybe beautifully grazing and gazing into his eyes while he just fucking pounds you missionary style. You know what I'm saying? God didn't hit me with the bolt of lightning yet. What can I say, bro? I'm testing him. When I was 9, I was climbing one of those school fences, and when I was at the top of it, hey, man, I'm not reading all that, but I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry.
Just a reminder that it exists, so I'm hoping that it's presumably...
Okay, my bad. Let me read that. When I was 9, I was climbing one of those school fence, and when I was at the top, I had one leg over the fence, and I fell, and my sack got caught on the fence, and I deadass had to be in the hospital for like 2 months. Holy shit, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, Grandpa, cool story. We're going to take you back to your room now. April 3rd got you... Wait, April 3rd, you get smited. LOL. Damn.
a decent ways out, and that this is only a rough first look at the game, or really acceptable.
I mean, there's like 2 different enemies.
Game
Oh
as
my
it
god.
approaches its launch, and that they'll only refine it further. After this, we saw Tales of Kinsera Zhao. This is coming out April 23rd, 2024. A really solid-looking Metroidvania. I kind of got my fix with the recent Prince of Persia game, so I don't know if I'm looking right now.
The Prince of Persia game came out? How did I not know about that? Is it not on PC?
For a new Metroidvania, but this is a sneaky good year for these sorts of titles. This game looks really solid, not only visibly but gameplay wise. So if you're into Metroidvania, this is one that you should definitely keep on your radar. Again,
So an Elden boss in the other game, for real?
2024. After this, we got to look at Frostpunk 2, which earlier this year was
Dude, Frostpunk freaks me out too much, but I think I should play it just because it will freak me out. I really just be thinking about what games will invoke the most emotion in me now for you guys. I'm really like that's literally like for you guys to experience and also to get clips from. Like I'm just thinking about what games will invoke the most emotion and make me the most pissed off.
Confirmed to be a PC game.
Kind of lit, yes sir.
We just knew it was coming sometime in 2024, and now we got the confirmation that it is releasing on July 25th, 2024. This is a game that's releasing right now from what it looks like to be the perfect time. Nothing's really coming out then. This looks like a time sync style game. I can't wait. I've never played Frostpunk before, but they really sold me on the recent trailer for this game, and it looks like a good time. Well, I don't know if good time would be the right way of describing it. It looks like an intense, terrifying time with a lot of great choices to make, and therefore I will be captivated for many, many hours. After this, we saw the final game of the show, which is Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. This is a Capcom game. Another one of those experimental titles that they're throwing in the Game Pass. Last year, it was Exoprimal. This year, it's Kunitsugami. What would I give to see this era of Capcom give the Mega Man IP some love? I'm beyond like the remasters and stuff, like a brand new...
This actually looks really good. Like I might actually play this probably, especially since it's on Game Pass. Yeah, I'll almost definitely play this
game. I would lose my mind. But that random tangent aside, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, it showed off this sort of daytime, nighttime mechanic where during the day you purge as many defilements as possible, gathering villagers.
And then y'all fight together at night?
Villagers, setting yourself up for the nighttime phase. And during the nighttime phase, you're going to battle back monsters. You're going to strategize a little bit. I have to say the game looks pretty solid. There's something weird about it, but I kind of appreciate it. It reminds me of like a PS2 era game that you'd find many years later in your life and go, oh, huh, Capcom made this? And I feel like that's the 2024 version of that kind of experience. So I'm interested to see what they're doing here in Kunitsugami.
Yeah, I'll definitely play this game.
Coming in 2024. It is coming to Game Pass, so keep an eye out for it, but no other release window there. And that would round out the Xbox partner preview for March of 2024. And again, I thought this was pretty solid. I think from top to bottom, a lot of games that I was already interested in are now coming to Game Pass. A lot of cool reveals like the Stalker trilogy, the Persona 3 DLC. I love the focus on Japanese
welcome back
here as well. I thought it was really good to see like Bandai showing up with Unknown 9 Awakening, or Atlas showing up with the Persona 3 DLC. Of course, Kunitsugami. Like, it had a good presence of Japanese and AA and some indie spirited things where I really liked this showcase. I did. Oh, by the way, Square Enix was here with Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, so yeah, true. I do have to play that game.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to act like it's the best showcase we'll see all year. I still think the recent Developer Direct was pretty solid. But when you look at that, then followed up by this.
Dude, I got to tap in on the Developer Direct, like off stream to see what the fuck is up with it, dude.
Good year thus far for Xbox when it comes to showcases, at least. So let me know what you thought of the Xbox partner preview down below. I'm looking forward to seeing your thoughts. Other than that, I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.
Sorry, I was looking at my Facebook memories. Dude, that's sick though, bro.
The boogeyman of...
Yo, chill out. Okay, chill out. That's sick though.
I'm not sure if you...
Honestly, a lot of these games I'm definitely gonna fucking check out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we can remove that. All right, cool. I think the one that I'm most excited for though is the last game shown here, and Frostpunk. I'll probably play Frostpunk as well, just because it is coming out. Or I would imagine it would come out on Game Pass too, since it's on the Xbox showcase. So that should be cool, man. Honestly,